Hello, people. Right, this is a little film I've been playing with. It's to do with Great Yarmouth Council selling off public property to big business, and they keep spouting this word, affordable housing. This one first building that I'm going to show you ain't the best of filming what I did there. I was just basically pissing about. But this first one you'll see is worth over £300,000, and they sold it for 50p. Now, you wasn't offered that for 50p. I certainly wasn't offered that for 50p. But big business was. They say that they had these properties up for sale for ages and no one bought them and all the rest of it. So they've had to put it down to 50p. Now, me sort of don't understand. I just don't understand that for 1 minute. You know what I mean? Even if they put it up for 100 grand, someone would have bought that. Do you know what I mean? But for 50p, which they're building all flats, which they're going to sell to a housing association, so I was told by the young man that you'll see. Right, these are all the buildings that the council have now sold off for 50p to big business. Let's have a little walk around. All being made into flats and stuff. Hi mate. Right. Are they being made into flats, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, all private flats, yeah?
Well, the house association.
So they're giving it to an housing association, are they? But they still sell it to them, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cheers mate. See what I mean? Oh, we're selling it to a housing association. Now, who gets to block off a whole road? Yeah. Now, how many of us could go and buy houses and flats and whatever you for 50p? Oh, what? I've been sort of floating around Great Yarmouth and noticing that a lot of council stuff, a lot of council buildings is got for sale signs on them. The next one you'll see is I'm saying it's 9, behind it's 29 luxury flats. Now, I don't understand that. Do you know what I mean? Because if they're selling all this property off to big business, so why aren't they basically building flats? They've got thousands of people on the waiting list, but they only build 12 houses. But they sell all their property to big business to make profit. Another council building that they've sold off. Coming soon. Look at that. Another massive building. Massive place. Used to be something to do with the old social security, which they've sold off to big business. As you can see, coming soon, 9 2-bedroom luxury apartments. Now how is that affordable housing? How is that council homes? Do you know what I mean? And this council just give you 12 houses, but they sell off hundreds of thousands of pounds of property and council land to big business, right? To build their own homes to sell, which no one can afford. It's the way things are at the moment, no one can afford fuck all. But this is what they're doing. And then they try and appease you with, oh, we built 12 houses. You know what I mean? Look at this. So if they had this could be 9 flats. Do you know what I mean? It could be 9 people off the council list. But no, they'd rather sell it to big business. You know, the next ones you'll see was built on a car park. Again, public land, sold to big business, and they're selling them houses for £129,000. You will see that on the billboards. Like I said, the filming ain't the best. I was just pissing about at the time, like floating about. But as you can see, there's something definitely wrong. There's something crooked going on here. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, you people will have a gandy and let me know what you think. You know, because I think there's some sort of corruption going on here. There's like public property being sold left, right and centre, and we're not being told about it. You know, they did stick a thing up by all accounts. I've been told that it was on BBC. Well, I never touched the BBC. I won't go anywhere near the BBC, and I'd never allow it to be shown in my house. But I've been told that it's on YouTube somewhere. So just put in Great Yarmouth Council selling for 50 pence and I think you'll find it on YouTube. They've taken half of the car park, which is more public property, and sold it to big business, more houses, and they keep calling these affordable housing. Affordable to who? Do you know what I mean? Because most people are living on the breadline now and they can't afford to buy their own houses. And as you can see, all these ones are all for sale, all on public land, sold to big business. But I don't know, people, are we being mugged off here? Are we being mugged off in a big way? Hey? They're thieving land left, right and centre, selling it to big business. As you can see, for sale, for sale, for sale. And this is what's happening, people. You know, the council are selling off land left, right and centre. And who's picking up the tab? They're paying absolute peanuts for the land. Well, what does this say here? And look how much they're asking for each house. Prices from. See that? Prices start from just £129, £129 I wished. 129,950. You know, that's per house. And how many houses are on there? So if they sell them all for £129,000, someone's made a lot of millions. but it's been made on council land. Yeah, more houses built on public land. This used to be the old hospital, and it looks like they're getting ready to do some more building here by the looks of it. But all on public land, but private owners, big business. What's going on here, people? But unbelievable. You know, perhaps I'm getting too cynical in my old age. You know, I just don't understand what's going on here. How these people can keep getting away with it, you know, and no one's standing up to them and saying, whoa, enough's enough. You know, they say that the councils and that are crooked. I believe that. I believe they're crooked. I think they're crooked to the hilt, to be honest with you. You know, every dealings I've done with them for the last, well, it's the eye-opener's been for the last 6 years for me. Is like, I've got to be honest, I didn't really have any problems before we got that other house. And I wasn't looking for the problems, to be honest. You go to work, don't you? You come home, you pay your bills, you know, you do what you're told, and you don't question nothing. Where now, I question everything. And that's the big change in me. It's like, you got to question everything, you know. They're telling lies to you, they're mugging you off, you know. I don't know. What do we do, people? You know, what do we do with this fucking thieving bastards? And that's exactly they are, just thieving bastards. They're fucking lining their own pockets at our expense. You know what I mean? Selling a £300,000 building for 50 pence. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. So where does all the public, where do they come into this? You know, they say, oh, we ain't got people to build and we ain't got this. Well, you've got Norse. The Norse group is owned by Norfolk County Council. They own it, right? It's a £250 million a year company. It's owned by Norfolk County Council. How does that work out? Where does that 250 million go a year? You know, I was under the impression that councils couldn't own businesses. Perhaps I was wrong. You know, but then what happens to the money? You know what I mean? What happens to the money? But that's their own building. They come round, do all your houses, do all the buildings and whatever else. So they've got the people in place. They own people that can basically build council houses on public property. You know what I mean? But they prefer to just bung up 12, as if that's going to put a dent in how many people need a council house, but sell loads of others to big business. You know, I'm pissed with it all, to be honest with you. I don't know what we're going to do, you know, how they keep getting away with it, because I know damn well if I was doing something like, I'd go out of business. You know what I mean? If I owned all property and I was selling them for 50 pence, I'd soon go out of business. Well, what do you do? I don't know, people. We'll keep digging. It's like I said, I'll just show you these buildings and give us your comments. Let us know. Right, see you later, people. Bye.